Hi, I'm Anne. I'm a Master of Wine living in London. Some of you may know me from my previous video, Staying Slim, a Wine Lover's Experiment. I am a food and wine lover. I'm also not one of those annoying skinny people who can eat and drink whatever they like. In my previous video, I reported the results of my experiment, where I examined whether or not I could become slimmer just by exercising and not changing my diet. Given the sheer level of effort and the torture I went through, the results were not that great. After 6 months of training with a personal trainer 3 times a week, I had lost 3 kilos of fat and gained 3 kilos of muscle. Oh. So I've had to conclude that I will never be skinny through exercise alone. But I do like the feeling I get after exercise, and it definitely stops me actually putting on weight. So last year, after a long break, I decided to give it another shot. Last year I trained with the wonderful Kyle. Then I moved house and sadly his gym was just too far away. So now I work with Laura. I picked Laura because she looked very sweet, and I thought she would be a little kinder to me than Kyle was. She is a dietitian as well, which I was a little anxious about because I didn't want to admit to her how much I actually do eat and drink.
Anne told me her only goal was to
continue enjoying eating and drinking.
No, you will exercise regularly to balance your eating and drinking.
Whilst doing as little exercise as possible.
No, you will exercise regularly.
Once we were on the same page, we decided to focus on strength training with occasional bursts of high-intensity cardio. I've heard that your metabolic rate increases the more muscle you have, and I particularly like the idea that you can then burn more calories whilst lounging in front of the TV. I'm burning calories. We started with the standard stuff. Progress to the harder exercises, some of which I really hate. You remember I said I thought Laura was sweet? Well, she's not. Laura is from France, so I thought training with her would be a good opportunity to practice my French.
Putain de bordel de merde!
I was at least right about that. But I do also have my favourite exercises, although some of them are not exactly elegant. Laura calls this one the farmer's walk. I like to call it the off-licence walk.
Anne is doing well. I've given Anne some nutritional advice and a personalised diet plan, which include lighter dinners in the evening with more vegetables and a source of protein, to reduce her calorie intake. So, no wine.
Oh. So, how's it going? Well, I have to admit that my heart still sinks when the alarm goes off on a gym morning. Laura did tell me that once I got through the gym door, the hardest part would be over. But I'm not sure that's quite true. Still, Laura is a brilliant trainer and we do laugh a lot together. And I'm sure that if I actually followed her dietary advice, I'd look like a sylph. In conclusion, if you love food and wine as much as I do, and you're considering signing up for a similar form of torture by a personal trainer, then I would actually recommend it. Every time you leave a session, you feel amazing. And you can eat more without having to buy new clothes.